Appalachian Trail approach trail finally started. Man, it does not feel real. I don't think it's gonna feel real until somewhere in North Carolina, as we've been saying before. But wow, can't believe we're finally here. Been going pretty good so far. Knocked out the 500 stairs on the approach trail, and now we're just on the gradual ascent to Springer Mountain. I think Well and I are gonna stop here in about 40 minutes and have our lunch, which will be some couscous and chicken. So pretty excited about that. Really can't believe we're out here. I know I keep saying that, but this is pretty amazing. I haven't stopped smiling since we've been here. I think I'm gonna get some rain tonight. That'll persist until tomorrow morning. But you know, what's an AT through hike without a little rain? Plus, you know, if it's done by 8 o'clock, I'm totally fine just waiting it out. Like I said, we got 6 months to get to Maine, so you know, why not just kind of hang out a little bit and really enjoy it. But try to get some updates for you throughout the day as much as I possibly can, and then maybe do an update in the tent. We're gonna be with a lot of hikers. We're kind of right in the middle of the northbound bubble, so it's gonna be a little bit crowded. But really, that's it for now. I'm gonna let this hill kick my ass for a little bit longer and have some lunch and get back on. Appreciate it, guys. See ya. How's it going? I had lunch about an hour ago with Wella and Mr. Gobin and one of the other former AT through hikers that's out here from Warrior Expeditions helping us out. So it's fantastic. I think we're at about mile 4-ish right now. Coming down this hill, I figured it'd be an appropriate amount, you know, appropriate time to talk at you since I'm not breathing like a freight train, which is good. Been taking it pretty easy, so I should be up to Springer here in the next 3 hours. I mean, I'm barely moving right now. I'm totally in preservation mode. You know, I don't know. I told a couple people I had an Achilles injury, so I'm really trying to nurse that, make sure that I'm not burning myself out, because I want to be out here so bad, and it'd be a shame if I waited 4+ years to do this and then screwed myself up the first 100 miles, or you know, at all in that case. So wish I could give you a whole bunch of pretty views of rivers like we did on the Foothills Trail, but that's just not going to work out because we're up here at elevation, and I think, oh shoot, almost lost it. The trail's a little bit muddy from all the snow that was up here, but wish I could give you all those views, but AT's up at elevation, so there's not too many rivers that we're going to cross, but you still get to see the Appalachian Trail, which is pretty freaking awesome if you ask me. Well, that is all I can think of for now. Thanks for watching. Oh, since we got a lot of awesome viewers out there, I'm looking for a knee brace that doesn't slip. I've got kind of one of the elastic ones right now, and it keeps sliding and bunching up and really compressing the muscle in my legs, and I think it's going to start giving me hamstring cramps if I'm not careful. So if anybody's got one they recommend, I greatly appreciate it. Well, other than that, like I said before, thanks for watching. I'll get back at you here soon. Hey guys, how's it going? I'm making the final ascent up Springer Mountain. It's about 400 more feet into the top, and I'm super excited. I think as I've been coming around these ridge lines, you can see a pretty good ways because it's winter and there's no leaves on the tree, and just about every big mountain I see, I'm like, oh man, that's gotta be it, that's gotta be it. But pretty sure I'm in the final ascent now. I can't believe that it's already almost over, that the first day is almost knocked out. It's going super quick. Hopefully it slows down a little bit so I can make the most out of the trip, but I don't think there'll be too much of an issue with that. I mean, as you can see, we got super lucky with the good weather. All those clouds earlier cleared out. We just got brilliant blue skies. Allegedly it's gonna rain tonight, but we'll see. This has been nice so far. The trail is nice and muddy, and I'm totally okay with mud because that means it is rained and or snowed, which means that the water sources are running. So I'm totally fine with that because I got stuck up here when I did a section hike, and it was just drought conditions, and darn near impossible to find water, so I'm totally fine with a little precipitation. Gonna get up to the top, eat a quick dinner, and then go to bed. So I'll talk to you later. So good morning, or what is left of the morning. It is our second day of our through hike, and last night we slept at Ramrock Mountain shelter. I did a little video this morning so you could see all the mist and things rolling through. It rained pretty much all night. We thought our tent was going to take off because the winds were blowing so hard, but fortunately we were taken care of by a former through hiker named Mama Goose that made the best tent setup I've ever done look like crap in about 10 seconds. It was spot on, so no issues last night. It's been raining and misty most of the morning. I'm sure you can see it. Been plodding on through the trail, which has turned into an impromptu stream, and we've gotten free mud baths also courtesy of the trail, which is nice of it. Looking at about 10 miles total to Horse Gap today, where we will meet up with the rest of the Warrior Expeditions crew. But other than that, we're just plodding right along. Very fortunate to be out here. I'm sure you can see Wella there in the back. She'll wave, yeah. So I don't really have anything much. Just mainly going to be a rainy day. Probably bring you back on so I can show you Three Forks, which is coming up here in about 20-30 minutes. And that's it for now. Thanks. Do that. Very nice. Such a pretty video. You want my camera? It's super pretty. Live. There's the Horse Gap. Well, they're getting your stretch on. Got our warrior hikers over here talking. All of our big Agnes tents. There's the Warrior Expeditions mini RV up there at the very top of the hill. And yeah, it's be home sweet home tonight. It's supposed to get below freezing. We got a pretty good wind coming across because we're here in a gap. But it should be pretty fun. Knocked out 10 miles today, 10 miles away tomorrow. I get to go up Sassafras and Justus Mountain, which should be a real ass kicker, but that's why we're out here. Still lucky as could be. But that's it for now. I'll see you tomorrow. Morning, everybody. It is day 3 on our Appalachian Trail through hike. There we go. It is about 9 o'clock in the morning. We're up on top of Sassafras Mountain right now. Just came out of Horse Gap, right at probably about mile 11 on the Appalachian Trail. Had a good night's sleep last night, though man, I don't know if I mentioned it, but the wind is whipping through those gaps. So a little hiker tip, if you get out on the trail, don't camp in a gap because it's just a natural wind funnel. And man, we thought once again that our tent was going to blow away, but fortunately it did not. We had that sucker staked down pretty tight thanks to the technique that Mama Goose showed us on Ramrock Mountain. So thank you very much, Mama Goose, if you ever get to see this. Looking at about 10 miles today in a woody gap. Supposedly pretty popular place for trail magic because it's a paved road, so it's real easy for people to get in there and just pop their trunks open and start serving up hot dogs and such. So we're gonna not eat so heavy getting into there, so hopefully we can take advantage of the trail magic. Let's see, other notable things. Oh, So one thing that we're doing, and I gotta thank Early Riser 71, he's a YouTube vlogger. I gotta thank him for his tips for recovery. Well, and I actually have a small foam roller stick out here, and man, that makes a huge difference. I had almost no muscle soreness this morning. Only thing was my calves, because that's the only thing I don't have a wrap or a compression sock for. But Well and I are gonna go ahead and pick up some tall compression socks to kind of hedge those issues. So thank you for that, Early Riser. Doubt you're seeing this because I know you're on the trail about 200-300 miles ahead of us, but that was an awesome tip. Get you a foam roller that you can stand carrying, and get some compression socks. Definitely knee wraps. I know I mentioned that earlier. Those are awesome. I got Wella back behind me somewhere. She's coming up the hill. She's chatting it up with a couple from Florida that we met. And let's see, just these will be our two biggest climbs for the day. So Sassafras, which is almost over, and then Justus Mountain right after that. And then it's just pointless ups and downs all day, baby. So not too bad, but we're out here. We're thankful to be out here and wouldn't be anywhere else. So I'm gonna check back in with you later. Thanks for watching. See ya. Hey, how's it going, guys? Just figure I'd jump on while I'm taking a break. I'm just sitting up here at the top of Justus Mountain. Made it up the steep climb out of Cooper Gap. And I'm just kind of sitting here enjoying the sunlight, as you can see. There's no wind on this side of the mountain, so I'm trying to enjoy it while I take my break. Do a little bit of stretching. Just trying to stay as flexible as I can out here, because I was battling that Achilles injury from our foothills hike, and really was scared coming out here that it was going to flare up, but so far it's been okay. I just need to remember to slow down, pace myself, and make sure stretching. So just hanging out, enjoying the view. I don't know how much you can see. Hopefully you're not seeing too much of my finger, but it is gorgeous. I'm glad we're out here with the leaves off the trees, because you can see a lot more than what you would otherwise see out here when it's all leafed out. But yep, so I'll probably do some video of Justus Creek. It's a really pretty little creek. Soak my feet, get the Achilles nice and cool down. Probably eat something. But yeah, that's about it. Thanks again. That's pretty neat.
Yeah, that's insane.
How many of them?
I counted 6, but now I'm thinking there might be more.
See the hawks? They're so close.
That's pretty cool. Woo. Nice.
You're good with that. I mean, I just want you to throw some pictures on Facebook and stuff like that every now and then, which is free stuff, of course. I love that you keep us back in the valley. Yeah.
Hey, how's it going, guys? Today is day 3 on the Appalachian Trail. It is the 20th of March at about 11 a.m. We've been walking out of Woody Gap. Stayed there last night. It's really nice paved road with the rest, well, most of the rest of our crew. And we had trail magic yesterday, which was awesome. They were from the Glenlock Baptist Church. I think one of the sweet ladies I met was named Lois. Don't quote me on that. Really sweet. We were able to get their email and take some photos with them. Just a great bunch of people. Had good sleep last night. Got up this morning, walked out of Woody Gap, got a little bit of a climb out of there, but we had an awesome view. I did some of the video earlier that you probably had seen up there with nice clear skies. Today we're knocking out, it's like 10.9 miles. We're going up Blood Mountain, which I think you can see right there. It's that big beast. And let me put you on the end of the stick real quick to give you some What's that, babe? Yeah. So, we've got Blood Mountain today, which is going to be a pretty steep climb. It's the highest point along the Appalachian Trail in Georgia. Not the highest point in Georgia. The distinction belongs to Brasstown Bald. But it's got a really awesome shelter at the top that was built by the Civilian Conservation Corps, and it's one of the very few that are left over from when they built it. Once we go to the top of that, we'll drop down into Neal Gap to Mountain Crossings, which is actually another building that used to house, I don't know if it was the CCC or the road workers there, while they were making the highway through Neal Gap. And really awesome building, very historic. And we'll be stopping there at the Blood Mountain Cabins about a mile down the road, spending the night there, meeting some of our community supporters that are out here for warrior hikes. So we're very excited to do that, meet all them. Just past the Georgia Appalachian Trail Club. Well, it was smart enough to get some photos with those guys. Really wonderful work they're doing out here. This trail has been fantastic. We haven't seen near as many people as we thought we did. Well, there are a lot out here, but it doesn't look like it on the trail just because they keep it so well maintained. Let's see. Nothing of note. I'm sorry you have to see my face all the time. I've got the GoPro, and I know Wella definitely looks better than me, and her voice sounds a lot sweeter, but you know, you get what you get, right? But that's it for now, and I'll probably show you guys some of the views on Blood. See ya. Hey guys, so I figured I would show you a little bit of the trail. So I'm sure you're getting sick of looking at my face as we're approaching the Woods Hole shelter. And yeah, this is pretty much the AT. This is how it's been looking like for the last couple of days. We've got some nice sun, really great weather. We've been very lucky so far. Pretty awesome. Oh, and so the reason that you're not seeing as much of Wella as you did on the last time is that we have found the best way for us to hike is to pick a meetup location about every, top of the hour, where we'll stop for a snack and hang out, just because inevitably one person may get frustrated by the hiking pace of the other. So it just makes a lot more sense to pick up a point where you meet and just kind of hike at your own pace. That that really gives you an opportunity to still be an individual, and that's worked best for us. It just so happens that I have the GoPro, so you see a lot more of me. Maybe we'll do something where Wella takes it for a couple days, that way you can see more of her. But yeah, that's about it. Like I said, I feel like I keep harping on it, but man, we're having the time of our lives out here. Super excited to get up to Blood Mountain. Gorgeous views up there. Let's see, I really don't have anything super important of worth to say, but hope you guys enjoyed the view as we shoot down the trail, and I think we're going to try to do a quick sit down once Wella and I meet for lunch here in a couple minutes so you can see us both. Alright, see ya.